Let's talk a little bit more about your book. Could you tell us a bit about it? What is it called?
It's called Pieces of the Puzzle, Oscar Pistorius and Reeva Steenkamp, Part 1, The Killing. It was actually this case that introduced me to Twitter. And I followed the bail hearing live from my office in Cape Town as events were unfolding in Pretoria. And I basically started writing the book there and then. I published the book 7 weeks after the shooting as an ebook on Amazon. And then, in association with the Sunday Times and Art Publishers, we published the book as a print book in November last year.
Now, what can a reader expect from your book when they pick it up for the first time?
Well, with the ebook, I think what's compelling about it is its interactivity. It's full of hyperlinks to the original sources, to tweets, to online comments, to photographs. And so the reader really follows me on my journey through assembling the pieces of the puzzle that we have at our disposal today. With the print book, it's a strange kind of coffee table paperback. It's a strange kind of hybrid, really, in that it's our association with the Sunday Times enabled access to their picture archives. And so it's full of photographs, cartoons, illustrations, graphics, timelines, comparative tables, social media, and tweets. And the graphic nature of the book has enabled us to really highlight the very important role that social media has played in this story to date.
But speaking of social media, there was so much information coming out of the bail hearing at the time that you were putting this together. There still is so much information. Surely it must have been challenging to channel all of that information into something that reads beautifully now.
Thank you. Yes, it was. There was a lot of information, but again, you see the beauty of Twitter is that you can use it as a transcript and a timeline. So you have the evidence there as it's being presented, as it's happening. So I put that together with the online news reports and then started assembling the pieces of the puzzle. By the end of the bail hearing, I had the chapter structure down, and then it was a case of identifying, well, really assembling the pieces of the evidence that we had and formulating a timeline of events. And then looking at the issues that were raised, doing the background research into that, identifying the major role players, again, the background research into that, and then putting it all together.